Hey guys, and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2025. Welcome back to Bristol Ironclads Football Club. You are the board. Welcome back. I'd like to welcome you back to the progress of our team, where we currently are. And I'm happy to announce that we might just be in a race for the top 4-5 finish, and might actually be in a race for promotion in our first season. As you can see, we are currently sitting fourth on 55 points. We are 7 points clear of Binfield in sixth, and today we are playing Ashford in third and Kingstonian in fifth. So, what run of results has really brought us this close to this point? We have had a really great run of results currently. We have been performing over our peak. I didn't know this team was actually this good. So, it's actually mad that we are actually at this point. If you look at the match list of the fixtures, the last time we were here, I believe we played the Hayes and Yeading game where we won by 3 goals to 1. After that one, we went on to draw against South Park 0-0. It was not the greatest of results. Ascot United, we beat them by 1 goal to 0. Venosi, the only scorer of that game. Then we had two really difficult games. We played against Leatherhead, who are currently in second on 59 points. They beat us by 3 goals to 1. That was away from home. Then Binfield, at this time we were fifth and they were sixth. They beat us and then they climbed back to fifth. We dropped to sixth. Binfield beat us by 1 goal to 0. Again, that we got a very, very early red card. A red card in the 6th minute. Got a yellow card in the 4th minute, a red card in the 6th minute. So it was really difficult. You just know the way this game can really punish you with the red cards. But we bounced back. Against South Hall, we beat them by 2 goals to 0. Went to Metropolitan Police. Slew, the only goal scorer, beat them by 1 goal to 0. Remember, Metropolitan Police held us to a draw earlier in the season, but we have done the double over South Hall in this particular league. And then we beat Manifields by 3 goals to 1. We all drew against them 3-3 the first time we met away from home. Beat Hartworth Villa by 2 goals to 0. Jerome Slew with the only goals of that point. Initially, we beat them again by 2 goals to 1, and then Gunsey, who beat us by 4 goals to 2 the first time we met. Jerome Slew, it was a Jerome Slew show. Slew scored 5 goals, Mateus scoring the other one. We were down 1-0 at halftime in this match. I really, really wish there was a way we could really review the game because the goals were just flowing and it was beautiful. We were down by 1 goal to 0. I specifically went to Slew and told him, level up your game. And he said, I know I can do better. And then in the second half, he just blew my mind. 5 goals in a 6-1 win over Guernsey at home, who were leading us by 1 goal to 0. Wow. Slew just turned into a goal scoring machine, a beast. I mean, we have our own goal scoring machine at this point now. This guy is just blowing the minds of players and people alike all around. But it was not to be like a back to back win, Greens as we then traveled to Uxbridge, and the team was a little bit complacent after the win in the last week, and we lost against Uxbridge by 1 goal to 0. One simple goal. We were the better team, though. We had a lot of shots. We hit the crossbar twice, but it was just not to be. So yeah, in some games it's just luck. Football sometimes it's all about luck. And now today we have two games against Ashton and Ashford and Kingstonian. Both teams are in third and fifth respectively. We beat Ashford. We closed down to just 1 point behind them, and then if we beat Kingstonian, we can have a chance to overtake Ashford and climb into third. That is, if Ashford have a poor game next up. But if they both beat us, we will drop to fifth, but we'll at least still be clear of Binfield. I just want to be in this top 5 spot because Hayes and Yeading have already run away with it. They are 11 points clear of Ashford as we go into the latter stages of the season. The last 18 games, Hayes and Yeading are 11 points clear. Now for the top scorer, just our own goal scoring machine in Jerome Slew has 26 goals in 27 games, just followed closely by Adam Little with 20 in 28. 4 assists for him. I mean, this guy is just scoring for fun. In terms of assists, though, Henson Alvis of Hayes and Yeading is really putting up a number of goals and assists. Particularly, if you ask me, is really performing well. Man of the matches, I see that most of them are going to South Park's Obediento, but Henson Alvis, I just want to look at him. Is he actually that good? He's a 48 rated right winger. He's playing on the right wing. That's why he has so much assists. We might actually move into this system of playing with wingers next season. But if this system just works best for us, we'll try to see if in the top leagues, in case we get promoted, that is, it will still work greatly for us. But this guy actually looks really good. How old is he? He's only 28 years old, so he's particularly actually really good. So I'm going to scout him. Let us give that scouting charge to Faisal and just cancel Faisal's role currently. Yeah, let us do the scouting for him. That guy is really good. 14 assists and 13 goals. He's giving up a lot of goal contributions. Benfield's Daniel Fosu also has 14 assists, and they're okay. Everything is okay. The next player we have on this list is Jack Wyhan with 5 goals as well. Speaking about Jack Wyhan's form in the last few games has been horrendous, really bad. He has an his form is currently a 7. It is a yellow, and he this whole season he only has like what 5 goals and 7 assists. Yeah, he has 5 goals, 7 assists this season, and it is actually not helping. So Jack Wyhan has really grown out. So I don't know whether I will be thinking of replacing Jack Wehan. Currently, there is no one in the team who can actually play attacking midfield who is as good as him. Jack Roach is best position as attacking midfield, but he's rated at 22, and his talent level is just half a star. So it is quite low. So for Jack Wehan, I do believe I will have to work with him and see where the rest of the team falls in. But if you have noticed, if any of you is keen, I have a new signing. Yes, I have a new signing in Ben Ramsey. I signed him from, where is this dude? From where you from, man? From Concert. Concert are in the Northern Premier League, I believe. Yeah, they are in the Northern Premier League. I signed Ben Ramsey from them, a new left midfielder, just because Harry Kane was actually not really putting up the numbers that I wanted him to initially. So I just had to find someone who was better rated, someone who could actually do great for us, and someone who could actually really put up the numbers. I mean, he has only played 5 games for us, and he already has 2 assists. So I could say that, yeah, the cash I've used is okay. League wise, he has already played for us specifically. He has already played 28 league games this season, but for us, he has played only 5 games, and he already has 2 assists. So I could say he is a little bit of an upgrade to our Harry Kane. If you look at Harry Kane, compared in contrast to Leach, Harry Kane this season he has had only 2 goals and 4 assists in 24 games, while his counterpart Leach on the other side is quite different. Leash has 10 assists and 5 goals. So you could say that Harry Kane is just not really putting up the numbers. That's why I went for Ben Ramsey. That was the only signing I made in January. That's the reason I didn't come back in January. But now we have 2 games to play. We have Ashford and we have Stonian to play against. So let us prepare for those games. I think the team is well fast. The team is well prepared. Another news is that actually Leslie Campoli is back, the 25-year-old, but his level has severely dropped, and his fitness levels are still quite low. So for the next game, I still feel I'm going to be using Nesbit for a while. Nesbit is actually really climbing up, but both Nesbit and Campoli are really young, 24 and 25 years old. So only Christian Bar is the oldest. So the future of our defense, you have to feel is Nesbit and Campoli, because Bar is going to be of age and his strength are going to drop. But for now, I think Nesbit and Bar really are holding on to that position for us. So with that, the squad is set, everything is okay. Let us go into the next match. Club wise, financial activities, our club facilities, we have nothing under construction. That is because financially we are in the negatives. We are back to negative 735 pounds. We were down to negative what, 50,000 pounds. I think there is some cash that has come in and has negated this. I thought about taking a loan, but I said that if there actually comes a reason for me to do so, I will. If I really want to construct something new, something that is important for us in the higher leagues, I will take that loan, but not right now. I will still, if I take it right now, I will be absorbed in the tasks of paying it, and actually my sponsors are not giving me that much money, so I will hold on to taking a loan with that one for now. So with a little introduction, let us begin the league season, the games that we have, not the league season particularly. You just look at my top scorers: Jerome Slew 26, and then Jack Ryan 5. Wow, I have players who are scoring goals. Yeah, let us start the first game of the day. Ashford at home it is. A game you have to feel we should be winning. Practically speaking, Ashford are a really good side according to the game. I wasn't given even an option of talking to the team and telling that we can actually win this one. Ashford are considered a really good team. So we have a mammoth task in our hands. They have a player called McAllister, they have Hassan Cullen, Akitunde. They actually look like a really good side. So it's quite difficult. I identified that Bimbo, the team that is our sponsor, are actually a bread company. But even Ashford being that strong, we have our own power forward in Jack Wehan and in Jerome Sleo, and I believe that he can help us unless they start getting balls into Hassan like that. And then, wow, that was a nice shot. Oof, that one was actually great. No, no, no. Where are our players? It's as if all of them they are sponsored by Amazon. Wow. Some teams are getting a lot of money from the top sponsors. They're sponsored by Amazon. Oh, okay. That one is actually great. Now Akitunde with the ball coming forward, cross into the box, header just over the post. I believe these guys are actually really good. Yeah, they're good. They are good. The way the game has begun, they're actually good. I want to tactically bias them to be kind of defensive because at this rate we have given away a penalty. Was that necessary? Bar was really necessary. Ugh. They have a chance to take the lead. They have taken the lead from Cullen, and they were just better than us in the first few minutes of the game. Our goalkeeper dived the right way, but he just couldn't hold it out. Now called him. Now we have Wehan on the ball, tackled by Kinder John, and our first free kick of the game, that is Stockdale. There are no yellow cards in this match, but we are really going down. We are really not working our way up the way we need to. Into Williams. Williams running all the way down, as he is expected, crosses into the box, but it's an easy catch for Borozowski. That is his name. And now McAllister has the chance to put the ball forward, gives it to Cullen. Just look at the space that Cullen is allowed to run into, man. Come on, guys, come on. Are we really going to lose to these people really badly like this? This is not great. And Cullen just takes the ball away from Williams again, runs all the way, crosses it into Acton. It's as if we don't even have a chance in grabbing the ball away from them. Every time we get the ball, they get it back, and they're just on the counter. They're going forward. They're just running. Consider they're running and they're not stopping, making a lot of tackles, and none of them has even gotten a yellow card or anything like that. Bar has a yellow card. They have 8 shots, 3 on target. They have 3 fouls. We have 2. They have 1 offside. I mean, we have 3 shots, none on target. Okay, they're just better than us. They're better than us. I will take that. Yeah, these guys are better than us. I want to sub out Bar because I believe I am very susceptible to getting a red card right now. Halftime talks. No one is working again. The assistants again told Jerome Slew that he can do better. Will he turn into the beast I saw 2 matches ago, or are we going to lose back-to-back games again? It's as if every time we lose one game, it must be followed by another loss before we actually get ourselves back into the fixtures or back into winning terms. But let us see. The half is still long. The game is still quite far off from finishing. So let us try our best to see what we are going to do. We have a free kick in a position of crossing. The ball is lofted in, but straight into Brazowski. Slew gives it to Wehan. Come on, Wehan. Come on. I thought Wehan was really good for us. All of a sudden, he just decided to really fall off the cliff. Jerome Slew does well to get past one. Slew going all the way, shoots. It is saved, but I think he is giving himself the opportunities, the chances. Cross into the box. Slew! Told you Slew will come back for us. It's still early to celebrate. It is 2-1 currently. Leash with an assist this time around into Jerome Slew. I think that's his 11th of the season. So Leash is actually getting a lot of assists. I don't know whether they are from corners, but yeah, he's doing us great. But it's not time to be really happy, as there they come again. They almost made it 4-3. It's not about being happy right now. These guys are actually really good. They're really creating those spaces in behind us. And a substitution has been made by the assistant, and he has decided to bring on Leomasi Fuvenosi. Okay, that's a sensible substitution. A chance for them to make it 2 goals ahead again. Nah, shit, man. I actually thought we had that covered. How does that actually happen? The ball is just allowed to go into him, and then there is no one marking him. 3-1. Okay, it's over. A 3-1 defeat to the team that is in third. I'll take it. They pull away from us clear again, and we are now potentially fourth. That is if Ashford have won, and they still have a chance to make it 4 going down this wing cross back post. It's four. Hmm. I think this is my biggest defeat this whole season. 4-1 loss to Ashford. Wow, this is actually really bad. This is actually really bad. I feel bad for myself. I feel bad for the players. I feel really bad for the team. Okay, so that one is game one done. We have lost by 4 goals to 1. A very, very hard loss for us to take. Actually, I believe that's our largest loss this season, isn't it? Yeah, we had a 4-2 loss initially some time back. We had a 2-0 loss. 4-1, 3-1. 4-1 is our largest defeat to Ashford Town. And next we face Kingstonian away from home. But imagine this was at home. Now we are going to Kingstonian away from home. Kingstonian, have they managed to? No. They actually lost their last game to Hayes and Yeding. Okay, that is understandable. And they only lost it by 1 goal to 0. So, yeah, nothing much. But Ashford and Leatherhead are actually now fighting it out for that second place. Leatherhead also they won, but I don't know how. Yeah, they were on level points with Ashford Town. Kingstonian away from home. This is actually a must win for me. Actually, it is a must win if I don't want to really fall off the cliff, because Kingstonian win, they climb back up to fourth, and now Binfield, if they win the next one, they are actually going to be only 1 point behind me, and it's going to be more difficult than it looks like. So back to back losses once again. It's just I've never lost. Oh, it's only against Harobo that I lost once and followed with a draw. But every time I lose, it's as if it's followed by another bad result. 2 losses followed by a win. 2 losses. I hope we can beat Kingstonian in the next one. Okay, so that was a pretty bad performance from the lads. Pretty poor, really poor. Nesbitt and Bar were particularly the worst of the lot. Our central defenders, I don't know what is happening in that central defense position. Is it time for Campoli to come back into the lineup? Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to bring up back Campoli for Bar. I don't know whether the age of Bar is actually getting to him, but I feel like for the next game, let me try Campoli and Nesbitt. Ramsey, I believed he was actually great for us, but he did not really do it well. Sleu scored his 27th goal of the season, but it was not enough for us in that game. So that is what we have up next. Let us go into the game against Estonian and see. I think we have a chance, maybe, just maybe. If I might actually be honest, the game against Kingstonian, I think we are really, really undervalued for this. A game is not giving us a chance to tell the players that we can actually win this one, just giving us, will at any rate achieve a draw, we'll never lose this one, we'll take away the enjoyment of football, get out there and keep it simple. Let's just try to take away the enjoyment of football. Their stadium is actually really good. It's actually really, really great. Look at the floodlights and then the seats, the stands. Their stands are quite low, but they actually look really good. Their badge is also very generic, very school like, but it's I'm not judging their badge. It's not really that footballish. It's as if mine is footballish, but this is very very school like. So we are neighbors in the table according to the stats, but I think this game is going to be a really difficult one. I'm just being honest, it's going to be hard. They really back us up. Maybe, just maybe we can win it. They're playing a 3-4-1. We can try, but all of their players have faces. Only a few of mine have it. Uh, it's always all about getting the best out of your players, isn't it? And potentially after that painful loss against, and we have already started diving into tackles. After that painful loss against Ashton Town, I believe this one is going to be really, really hard for us. So let us hope that our players can actually get it. But the way I said, I was coming into these 2 games knowing that potentially I might lose both of them. That's what I said when we started the episode. So I know I came back for difficult games and it was going to be really hard. But I believe we can maybe get some points in this one. We've already lost the first one. If I lose this one, I won't be that just that really gone down far about it. But I think we have a chance, maybe. 10 minutes, we are just flowing into tackles now. I don't know what is it about the tackling in this game. I don't know. I really don't understand what it is about this. We have played half an hour of this game, and actually I'm not seeing any team that is really going for it. We are all just really pumping the ball forward. No one is actually willing to attack really massively, really put the ball into the box for a power forward to put it in. But I don't know. I may have jinxed it. Oh, thank God, Action. They had a good chance initially when the keeper spotted the ball, but that one did not go in. That's a free kick at a very dangerous position. I've seen these ones go in, a lot of them. I hope this is not one of them. Thanks God the wall is there. But oh, that one was outside. Okay, we are firstly approaching half time, and there is still no real action. Just a lot of fouls and a lot of talking to the players. Is that a red card? A yellow card? Oh, just a yellow card for frailing. Thought it was a red card because the cutscene was so dramatic. And now I am the one to get that red card. Venossi just gets a second yellow card from the referee. I really wish I never came back for both of these games. What has Venossi done? Are you really serious about that one? Is that the first red card for Venossi? No, it is not. I will tell you that Venossi has gotten red cards. I think this is maybe his third for that his third. It has to be his third. Just going with the same formation I played with when I played against Says and Eating and we were down with a red card. Both Amar and Nesbit have yellow cards. What does this game really want me to do? I'm going to bring on Christian Bar for Nesbit. This is getting out of hand. This is really getting out of hand. Okay, halftime 0-0, and we have two red cards in the team. Oh, Ruben Duncan has a red card. One of the players has a red card, and one of mine has a red card. I don't have a shot at all. Zero shots in the whole of the first half. So we have a red card, they have a red card, and now we are all playing 10-10 to get something out of this game. We are both playing 10-10, and we know we are the stronger ones when it comes to playing with 10 men. Can I see that? And yes, Alan scores an own goal. What actually happened? Who is Alan? But we have a goal. We have a goal. I'll take it. I don't care what type of goal it is, be it an own goal or a goal scored by our players. We have it. Though I won't write them off. They are currently a really good side. And that one, oof, that one was a chance. Thought it actually went in initially. I thought they responded immediately, but we are still holding on. And now we are the ones over free kick in this dangerous position. I wanted to ask, can someone score one for us at last? But actually, the answer is a straight no. Oh, thank God, Acton catches that one. I knew that one was in. I've seen a lot of those ones go in. I don't know that one definitely. Their accuracy is bad. Kingstonian players' accuracy is bad. 30 minutes to go. I am not going to be complacent. Ramsey on the other side tackled. Ramsey has not been putting in the works for me, unfortunately. I don't know if he's just not yet well dissolved into the team. Got two assists and now they have equalized. Ben Wilson or B Wilson, beat Brian or Ben, whatever he is, has equalized for them. And now it is 1-1. Okay. Ramsey crosses into the box. Just wide of the post. That one is unlucky, very unlucky for us. And now Slew has a chance, shoots, it hits the crossbar again. Don't tell me Slew hits the crossbar again. We have 7 minutes to go. Can we have some last minute action? I've been playing on defensive. What if I go to offensive? Will I open myself up for a goal, to concede a goal? I hope I have not just jinxed myself. Leach going forward gives it to Wehan, holds off initially well, but he's tackled, and now they have the ball close over to Clayton, but it goes outside for a throw in from us. The last 3 minutes of the game, can we get something from this game? Harry Kane, you are the strongest of the lot. Cross looking for Slew, that one was not good. Wehan looking for Slew again, that was not great. 2 minutes of added time, they have the final chance of the game, which they just hit the outside of the crossbar with. Wow, outside of the post. That one was really lucky for us. We are really lucky in that one. Okay, a 1-1 draw. I'll take it, considering we come off the back of a really poor game. Yeah, we come off the back of a really poor game against third place Ashford Town, where we lost by 4 goals to 1. My biggest defeat so far. A 1-1 draw against Kingstonian is not bad. The only problem is that I feel Yiding have closed us down a little bit. Yeah. Even though Ramsey was not really performing well, he has been declared our star man. I don't know the reason as to that, but we'll see. 1-1. We are still fourth. Leatherhead are still third. Uh, they have lost. They've actually lost. Why couldn't we beat them? Which team has beaten them? And then you find it's a team bottom. Uxbridge, who beat me? Uxbridge beat them by 4 goals to nil. Wow, Uxbridge are sixth. Bienfield have actually dropped to seventh. I thought they would climb higher than that. They've actually dropped to seventh, and Uxbridge have climbed the ladder for us. They're up to sixth with 52 points. Kingstonian, they have 53. We have 56. We are still not badly off. Having played 30 games, 16 games to go, I think a top 5 finish is on the cards unless we mess up really, really badly in the rest of the games of the season and we actually don't get up there. But I believe we are done with the top 5 teams if I'm not wrong. For the rest of the games, do I have an Ashford or Kingstonian or Leatherhead to play? I don't. I have Leatherhead on the final match day of the season, but that one is quite far away. I have Hayes and Yeading on the 26th of April at home. I beat them away, so I could make them count at home. And apart from those two games, no other game is actually worth saying that I can lose. Yeah. I've already lost the game because I don't have a game against Bridge, Binfield, or Farnham Town. The closest team to the top 4 currently is Westfield, and they are actually on 48 points. I am quite away from them, and Westfield are the only team in that region who actually feel like Westfield and Hayes and Yeading. They're the only two teams that actually feel like can actually give me some problems. But I think by that, if I am going to have a good run of results in the rest of the games, the game against Leatherhead, even if I lose to them, playoffs is on the card. So I am actually saying this out of not thinking clearly just yet, but I have a hunch we may be in the playoffs. The title is gone. Hayes and Yeading have it. I don't even want to think about that. But we might actually be in the playoffs. So the next episode potentially will be playing the playoffs, semi-finals, and finals if we are actually there. I'm saying this prematurely, but I have trust in my team. I believe in my team. The rest of the games that are left, I believe we can do better. If we have actually had this run of results against some of the best teams in the league, we didn't have a really good one. I actually have come back for really strong games, really difficult games. Lost to Ashford 4-1, drew against Kingstonian 1-1. The rest of the games need to be really, really comprehensive. Win a lot of them. I feel like if I were to lose, I would lose at most 3 of the rest of the games. I have 8 losses on the cards right now, 5 draws and 17 wins. We might actually get to a total of 20 something wins if we do the cards, if we play our cards right for the rest of the season. So it's a lot of games to play. The games are not short, as you have seen. It's a lot of games to play, so I'm going to play a lot of these games, the rest of the games particularly. And if we are not in the playoffs by the time we come back, I may come back for the Ascot United and Leatherhead game to close the season and prepare for next season, potentially now aiming to finish in that top spot. Because in the first season, after 30 games, if we are actually fourth, I feel it's actually really good, really, really good. We are 18 points off first, that is still far away, but we have limited ourselves to only 8 defeats in the first 30 games, so it's actually really good. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. Hope you have enjoyed. We have just declared and found out that we have a goal scoring machine in the club, and we have a really good squad. He has scored 27 goals in 29 games, Jerome Slew, and he is actually really good. Even Adam Lidl is better rated than him, but he is performing great. So Jerome Slew is great for us. He's good player with the most man of the matches in the league. So thanks so much, guys, for watching this episode. Hope to see you in the next one. If you have enjoyed, click that like button and subscribe to be notified. Do not rely on the recommended tab, guys. Subscribe to be notified every time an episode drops.